Heitor barely knows his own age, let alone anyone else's. But today that changes. We're going to solve age problems that have been tripping up candidates in civil service exams. If you get stuck interpreting this kind of problem or don't know how to set up the equation, stay with me until the end. And pay attention, at the end of the video, there's Heitor's glasses challenge that will test everything you've learned in this video. Shall we go to the board? Here, look, question number 1. When Heitor was 14 years old, his father was 38 years old. Today, Heitor's father is 42 years old. How old is Heitor? First of all, before anything else, pause the video, try to solve it on your own, and then tell me in the comments how you solved it. I'm going to show you 2 ways we can solve this problem. Let's go. First way, take a look. I'm going to ask you a question. What was the difference between their ages? Well, when Heitor was 14 years old, his father was 38. To calculate this age difference, just take the father's age and subtract Heitor's age, 38 minus 14. So, this age difference is 24 years, and this age difference never changes. It will always be 24 years regardless of the father's or Heitor's age. This difference doesn't change, okay? Time passes the same for both the father and the son. Well, since the question says that today Heitor's father is 42 years old, we know that this age difference is 24. Let's take 42 and subtract the 24-year difference. Minus 24 will find Heitor's current age. So, 42 minus 24 is 18. So today, Heitor is 18 years old. Whoever chose letter B got it right and aced the question. That's one way to solve it. Now, I used a bit of logical reasoning. Pay attention. Here, look, analyzing this first sentence. When Heitor was 14 years old, his father was 38. In other words, back then, before, the father was 38 years old. Today, Heitor's father is 42. So today, the father is 42. All right? Now, let's think a little bit. Look. How many years have passed from when the father was 38 to today, when he is 42? From 38 to 42, that's 4 years, right? So 4 years have passed. If 4 years have passed for the father, then 4 years have also passed for Heitor. Time passes the same for everyone. For the father, for Heitor, for me, and for you, time passes the same. If Heitor was 14 years old, plus the 4 years that have passed, 14 plus 4 equals 18. So today, Heitor is 18 years old, which matches option B, the correct answer. There you go, 2 ways to solve it. Did you solve it in a third different way? Let me know in the comments, all right? All right, second problem, check this out. Question number 2, the ages of Heitor, Jonas, and Lucas. Heitor is 3 years older than Jonas. Jonas is twice as old as Lucas, and the sum of their ages is 33 years. How old is Jonas? Before anything else, pause the video and try to solve it on your own. Then tell me your solution in the comments. I'm going to show the step-by-step solution now. Look, okay. How do we know that Heitor is 3 years older than Jonas? We know Jonas's age. Jonas is twice as old as Lucas. Well, if Jonas is twice as old as Lucas and Heitor is 3 years older than Jonas, how old is Lucas? Let's represent Lucas's age by X. Now going backwards, look, Lucas is X years old. Jonas is twice as old as Lucas. So Jonas is 2 times X, that is 2X. And Heitor is 3 years older than Jonas. And Jonas has 2X. Heitor has 2X plus 3 years, 2X plus 3. Okay? So we have the representation of the 3 ages of Lucas, Jonas, and Heitor. Now the sum of their ages is 33 years. Let's take it. Let's add everyone together. Look, Lucas's age, which is X, plus Jonas's age, which is 2X, plus Heitor's age, which is 2X plus 3. All of this, the question said, is 33 years, okay? Adding the like terms here, look, X plus 2X, that's 5X, okay? I'll move the plus 3 to the other side of the equation by subtracting it. If it's added, you move it by subtracting. It will be equal to 33 minus 3. 5x will be equal to 30, right? 33 minus 3 is 30. Now we can take the 5, which is multiplying x, we move it to the other side of the equation by dividing. So x will be equal to 30 divided by 5. And 30 divided by 5 is equal to 6. That means we found the value of x. X is equal to 6. Be careful. Be careful because the question is the following. How old is Jonas? Look, we represent Jonas's age as 2x. If x is equal to 6 and Jonas's age is 2x, then 2x will be 2 times 6, which is equal to 12. That means Jonas is 12 years old. Whoever chose option C got it right and nailed the question. All good. So how did you solve it? Were you able to solve it in a different way than I did? Let me know in the comments. Let's go to the third question. The third question says the following: the ages of Heitor and Jonas. Now it's just the two friends here, Heitor and Jonas. The current ages of Heitor and Jonas are in the ratio of 7 to 5. In 4 years, the ratio between their ages will be 9 to 7. What is Jonas's current age? It's a bit more complicated, right? It involves ratios, and I wanted you to try to solve it before looking at my solution, and I'll show you the solution step by step. But leave it in the comments, leave in the comments how you solved it, to see if you'll solve it the same way I'm going to show you. Here, look. Let's go. The current ages of Heitor and Jonas are in a ratio. Ratio means proportion. So the proportion is, look, the current ages of Heitor and Jonas were, well, so let's go to the solution. Look, the current ages of Heitor and Jonas so let's go to the solution. Look, the way I solved it was as follows. Look, the current ages of Heitor and Jonas are in a ratio. Ratio means division. It's a fraction. So the ratio, look, the division between Heitor's and Jonas's ages is 7 to 5. So it's equal to 7/5. So we can represent Heitor's age as 7, 7k, and Jonas's age as 5, 5k using this proportional constant, right? Because their ages are in the ratio of 7 to 5. So Heitor's age is 7, 7k, and Jonas's age is 5, 5k, all right? Now, in 4 years, that is, in the future, look, in 4 years, if Heitor's age today is 7k, in 4 years, he will be 4 years older. So it will be 7,000 plus 4. The same goes for the 4. The same goes for Jonas's age. If today it's 5, 5k, in 4 years, it will be 5, 5k plus 4 years, okay? And in the future, in 4 years, this ratio will be 9/7. That's why the question told us. In 4 years, the ratio between these ages will be 9/7. So, the division between these ages in 4 years, 7, 7k plus 4 over 5, 5k plus 4 will be equal to 9/7, okay? We have a proportion here. We can cross multiply. Cross multiplying, 7 will multiply everyone up there, 7,000k plus 4. So 7. Cross multiplying, 7 will multiply everyone on top, 7,000k plus 4, and 9 will multiply everyone on the bottom, 5,000k plus 4, all right? All right, I'll organize the board here so we can solve it. I'll leave it in a corner here. Look, Heitor's age is 7,000k, and Jonas's age is 5k, all right? Just so we can remember later. Cross multiplying here, look, 7 will multiply everything inside the parentheses. It will be equal to 9, which will multiply everyone inside the parentheses. Doing the distributive property, 7 times 7k is 49k, 49k, okay? 7 times 4 is plus 28. That will be equal to 9 times 5, 9 times 5k, 4, 5k. 9 times 4 plus 36. Everything with a letter I'll leave on one side of the equation and everything with a number on the other. So I'll leave 49, 49k on this side here. 45, 45k, I move to the other side, minus 45k, 30, 45k. 36 stays on the right side of the equation. We don't touch it. Let's take the plus 28, move it to the other side, minus 28. Solving the like terms here, look, 49 minus 45 is 4, so it'll be 4k equals 36 minus 28, which is 8. And 4k equals 8, what number multiplied by k? If 4k equals 8, 4 times what is 8? 8 times 2, right? 4 times 2 is 8, so we conclude here that k equals 2. You don't even need to do the math there. You already know that the number multiplied by 4 that gives 8 is 2, so k equals 2. If k equals 2, and the question is, what is Jonas's current age? Jonas? If Jonas's age is 5k, then Jonas's age will be 5 times 2. 5 times 2 is 10. We found Jonas's age, which is exactly what the question was asking for. Whoever chose letter A got the question right. Jonas is 10 years old. Now, did you solve it the same way I did, or did you solve it differently? Leave it in the comments so I can check out your solutions if you did it differently from mine, okay? Now, don't leave the video yet because there's this final challenge here for you. Now, tell me something. Can you solve Heitor's glasses challenge on your own? Comment your answer down below. In the next video, I'll bring the step-by-step solution to this question, okay? Good. If this video helped you, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share it with your friends. And comment, look, Heitor 80, so I know you made it this far. The complete solution to this challenge will be in the next video. Don't miss it, okay? Big hug from Professor Robson. I'll see you in the next class.